Howdy, Chris Driven. So today in this video, I'm actually heading out to the Ford dealership here in El Paso for the first time. Whichever vehicle that I get to film is going to be the vehicle that I'm going to be starting the video with, whether that's the F-150 Raptor, the Bronco Wild Track, or even a Mustang Dark Horse. So I'm going to be doing that happens when you go too fast, but I'm going to be doing it a little different in this video, I guess, to kind of show you some of the behind the scenes of, I don't know, just what it's like for you before you even head out. At times, you know, if you feel like doing what I do and heading out to dealerships to not only help your channel out, but to help out their business or whatever salesman that you talk to that gives you the keys for the vehicles, you might feel a little doubt. I don't really feel that right now, but because I already have my mindset straight and my goal to, you know, make sure that at least every weekend, since I'm working now, to get these videos out. So the way that I'm filming today, I normally never do, you know, it's just straight to the point. But, you know, the cool thing with YouTube, especially when you're starting, you can make as many mistakes as you want and kind of experiment or play around. But even then, you know, once you've already made it bigger on YouTube, you can still kind of play around as much as you'd like. Oh boy, that coffee's hitting. Yeah. There's just so much going on in my head. So if it does feel like I'm a quiet dude, that's truly why. There's just so much that I would like to get across, and I just made a big mistake, and I shouldn't come over here because there's a damn train. Come on. Hope that cop doesn't think that I'm running away. But yeah, so this is something that I normally don't ask from a lot of you, but this is a bad thing about having ADHD, because I'm having to somewhat focus on holding the camera up. I can't even think about having a discussion with you, but yeah, so like I was saying right now, if you guys could actually please subscribe. I was checking out my YouTube analytics, and for this year alone, I've had 179,000 views, and out of that many people, only 283 so far have subscribed. I'm asking everybody, or the majority of people watching any of my videos, please subscribe. And I can actually go into depth on a different video, or maybe into this video, since I'm doing it a little differently, that you can hang out with me a bit. But it does actually help me grow this channel as far as reaching a certain point. So I know the first level of YouTube. So I do also want to be transparent with you. You know, none of this is for my benefit, but if I can get to those different levels in YouTube, I also want to teach everybody or show you along the way like what happens or how it goes. That way, you know, you guys have a clearer image or mindset of what you want to go for. Because for me personally too, you know, I was always kind of searching for answers in a way from YouTubers, but it always seemed like they're always BSing like how much they're making and everything. So it also, you know, whatever I can do to get you guys to start your own channel, that would be great. Okay, there's so much going on today, that's why. So yeah, if I first need to reach the 500 subscriber count, that's gonna, not that it matters, but it is gonna, I guess, allow anybody to give, I guess it's sort of like a way to tip people on YouTube, which is called a super thanks. And then I believe I can also start my own, like, I guess, official website or whatever it is that I want to set a link down. I'm not sure how it works, but that's why I'm telling you guys, to help me reach these goals. That way I can see what it's all about and show you along the way, and as well as reaching then the next step, which is 1,000 subscribers, to start earning ad revenue. And with the amount of views that I get alone, you have no idea. I mean, I know it's not too much. I'm telling you, 179,000 views in 2024 alone so far, as far as October. You know, it's gonna help me just in so many ways. And like I said, I'm not somebody who's being selfish at all. I'm not trying to just help myself, but I know for sure, as long as I can have that extra financial help to make sure that, you know, yes, of course I'm working and doing YouTube, I'd want to take care of myself, but also want to be able to take care of you, whoever is watching and supporting this channel. I'm not even sure what kind of video this is anymore now. But man, that's, I don't know, it's just, I think there's just a lot of me wanting to go into depth with, I guess, talking to you and just reaching people out in the world, because otherwise there's just no other way to do it besides YouTube. Sure, there's TikTok, but TikTok is not as, I would have to say, impactful in people's lives as you can do in YouTube. It's also, I guess, why I'm really trying to do YouTube. But yeah, it's kind of hard because I know watching this type of video, somebody's already losing interest and doesn't even care. But for somebody who's still continue to watch this video right now, I know it might seem boring, but it's just kind of like the please, like, stick around, or I don't know what it's gonna take. It's just sad. I feel like a lot of people who don't really deserve to, I guess, have that spot on YouTube, you know, they've practically made it. But people like me who do want to have a great impact, I'm having to almost crawl my way through all these little steps. I mean, I know, thankfully, little by little I am growing, but at the same time, I know for sure right now, if I don't have at least that 1,000 plus subscriber count, it's not really gonna be able to help me as much. So that's also why I was asking, if you're watching this video, you know, just give it a subscribe. It's not just like me being annoying, like, oh, go ahead and like and subscribe. No, it's, I'm telling you, once I get to those levels, I want to be able to help you guys, help you understand why we do ask for everybody to do that. And like I said, I think I only asked for people to like and subscribe like in the very beginning of this year, when I was kind of trying to be consistent. But then I decided not to be that annoying person to say it in every video. But now I understand that, you know, since I'm growing extremely slowly even with all the views that I've gotten so far, I might have to be asking now. And then it is October now, and this month is my birthday. So I guess as far as my birthday wish, I would have to say if you guys could subscribe. But yeah, I don't want to waste too much battery memory talking, because I think I can go on and on. Like I said, there's just so much insight or messages that I want to get across to everybody. And just a reminder too, a lot of what I want to put out as far as content, even if it's just me talking, it's not to be selfish, but if there's anything that I can do to put out there that helps anybody, or just, I don't know, something. But I know you guys have to remember too, any of the videos that you put out, if you have any kids that you're going to be having in the future, this is what they're going to be watching. If they want to be watching their, you know, their mom or their dad who, I don't know, and if they wanted to try to see how they were, I guess, and so, I don't know how to say it, but, you know, YouTube is, you're kind of putting that library for them to watch. And it's kind of cool that they'll get to see these videos and kind of see how more or less you are. You know, as somebody who's still at the beginning, I would have to say, as far as recording videos, I might seem like not so much of myself because I'm calm and serious. At the same time, I don't want to be playing around too much and seeming like I'm not somebody who's trying to do YouTube serious. Although a lot of the fun that I do want to have really has to do a lot with actually driving these vehicles. Driving is what I do, and that's part of why I am Chris driven. To kind of emphasize the fact, you know, that just driving for me, just, it's everything. It's that, to me, is the therapy and just the happiness that I enjoy. Okay, anyway, enough talking. Let's just get to the truck, or whatever else it is that is in stock. There's one Ford Raptor in stock, and I hope it is there. But yeah, I will talk to you soon. I want to do so much. I just want to do it all. I really do. Alrighty, so you see that little building over there? That's the Ford dealership. What is that I put? Oh, yeah, so that was the Ford dealership that I've just visited right now. And believe it or not, they told me no. No, as far as recording, taking photos, all of it obviously for free, because it's not only benefiting me by promoting their business and putting it out there and shouting out the salesman that helps me out, but it's to help me out as well. There was something about Ford, excuse me, that was telling me, you know, it's going to be something a little more serious compared to other dealerships. And that's kind of the risk, I guess, is like when you're doing stuff like this, especially brand new dealerships. But yeah, there's just, like I was saying, it's truly a big opportunity that was missed on both ends. You know, everything that I was gonna do for them was gonna be for free, and it would have really benefited them. But honestly, that's just too bad. And luckily down the street there's Toyota, there's Lexus, so that's where I'm most likely gonna be heading to. And when it comes to Toyota though, because I know Lexus dealership is right next to it, that's where I feel at home. Although I'm not bashing, of course, on the Shimali Ford dealership, but I really would have loved to, you know, get hands-on with the vehicles that they have, like the Ford Raptor, the Bronco, the Mustang. It's a big shame. I'm gonna have to try to find a way to get my hands on a Ford Raptor and a Bronco, because they were obviously too uptight and strict for whatever reason. I mean, I understand too that they don't want some random person that they don't know to, you know, go try to film something irresponsibly, because it is a brand that needs to be held at a high standard. Not that all the other dealerships aren't, but yeah, like I said, I just had a feeling, like weeks before planning on coming here, I just knew it was gonna be different, to try to come do something for them. But whatever, it's all good. Pretty busy in there, it seems like, as always. But if you visit El Paso, Texas, or if you're in El Paso, Texas, when you go to Shamali, talk to Javier Martinez, who is the salesman outside, you know, waiting for somebody to, you know, to talk to, possibly make a sale. It was not too busy at the same time for him. But talk to him. He's somebody I had a little discussion with, and you know, obviously everything that I do, I come out with good intentions. I'm not trying to record videos irresponsibly. But Shamali Ford, if you guys reach out to me, I will happily come back. Like I said, I understand you guys don't know me and I'm just some random person, so I'm a nobody, but I'll try to build up to it. Anyway, let's go to Toyota or Lexus. I wasn't planning on this, or maybe even Nissan. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's kind of funny that I decided to film, you know, the day-to-day right now, because there was just something about today. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, so I just went over to Nissan and they didn't directly say no. I did talk to a salesman. I didn't get his name or business card or anything, but he said, obviously, you know, the salesmen are cool. If it was up to them, they would say yes, but it's something about the managers and, you know, the people kind of in charge of keeping the brand's image up to par and where it needs to be, and making sure that whatever is being posted on their behalf is, you know, good or responsible enough to be out there. You know, they want to be able to maintain a lot of that. And so I don't blame them, because like I said, I go to some of these dealerships and a lot of the people that I talk to, or anybody, they don't know me at all. And so, you know, that is kind of the scary thing in a way, especially if you don't like to be rejected, or if you're not really used to anybody saying no. It could give you like a crappy feeling in a way, but that's also why I did have some other places in mind that I needed to go. So we have Ford and Nissan down today that I did not get to go film to, but now I'm just gonna go to this used dealership that had a lot of the cool cars that I liked, and was happy enough to be like, yes, we will, you know, give you the keys and let you go film these cars on their behalf. But yeah, you know, it's just kind of a shame, I'm telling you, because for Ford, I love Ford. You know, I'm really, me myself, I'm interested in looking into the Ford F-150 Raptor and the Ranger Raptor, the Bronco. But the two trucks I was most interested in was the F-150 Raptor and the Ranger. And then also kind of exploring more of the Mustang, and to put that content out for you. But damn, it can be tough sometimes when you're really a nobody. But yeah, that's just how it has to go. But regardless of them saying no, you know, you also have to be understanding as to why they're saying no. They're not just like throwing you down. Because for me, you know, my intentions, of course, you know, they're good, and it's truly these videos being put out there and photos taken to put on Google and YouTube, it's for their benefit. So it's kind of wild for them to even say no. But whatever, you know, that's why some other people are gonna win. And the people, I mean, as in other brands, they're gonna be getting sales and everything because they did not say no to me. But once again, I'm not bashing any of these companies for telling me no. But it's just kind of a shame, because I went to them for a reason, and for that reason, it's to not only put it out there for you and see the kind of vehicles that you guys want to explore or know about, but maybe even for my future sake. Anyway, so we'll be off into the next dealership. Today just proved how much more the used car dealerships are willing to let you record vehicles, which is completely fine too, because a lot of the older vehicles that they have, at least you get to experience it yourself and also share it. But man, the newer dealerships, it's a little scary to deal with them, because you know, they kind of mean business, but at least the used car dealerships, they're a lot more cooler, and you know, they're fine with that free advertisement. So once again, just a quick shout out to Southwest Auto Group. If you do come and visit in El Paso, you can ask for Mike, which is who I spoke with when I initially came. This is how you know right now that I'm not somebody who plans everything or scripts anything on my YouTube. I just kind of go with the flow and go how everything is, because not everything will go as planned. Like today, I was supposed to go to Ford. Ford said no. I went to Nissan. They didn't say no, but I had to talk to somebody, which I might give them a call, see if they will allow me to film. And then I went to Southwest Auto Group. Of course, the used dealerships, they're always kind, no matter what. The ones that I went to so far here in El Paso. I think I will leave this video as kind of like a day-to-day, not the day-to-day, but you know, a recap of how being a automotive, what am I even saying? I'm not even thinking about being an automotive YouTuber. That's just how it's gonna be sometimes. So I want to keep this separate from whatever cars that I got to film today, which is the 2019 Mustang Bullitt and that 2005 Pontiac GTO that I got to film. That way I'm not wasting anybody's time. But obviously on here, I really want to be transparent with how everything went. Regardless of Ford saying no, I still love Ford. I understand where they're coming from. You know, trying to uphold their brand and who they represent. So I totally get it, but it caught me by no surprise, because for whatever reason, I just sensed it. I just knew there was gonna be some, like, not issue, but that tense moment of trying to ask if I could do that for them. It's unfortunate for me, for you, them. So whatever, it's all good. But yeah, just if you guys want to check those videos out that I did today, I will be posting those as soon as I can. But if you're in El Paso, or if you're coming into El Paso, Southwest Auto Group, they have two different dealerships, which they both own. It's just separate lots because of the amounts of cars that they have. They're really nice people. I will be going to the second lot that they have sometime in the future. But for now, I had to use up whatever time that I can, because I have other things I got to do, like laser engraved projects and some cups for a quinceañera. But that's pretty much my weekends right now, just taking advantage, using that time, and doing what I can to put for content. Once again, please subscribe. It's gonna help me so much, and I will be able to do so much for other people just by you subscribing and allowing me to get to where I can start earning revenue already. Remember, money for me, I don't care about the money, but the money is what I need for the mission that I'm here for on Earth. There's just a lot of positive impact that I want to make, and it's not because I'm on camera or nothing. I could do all of this without even having to ever be on YouTube and whatever, you know. So I just have good intentions, and yeah, I want to be able to do that through whatever I can in cars. I just imagine myself, you know, anywhere that I go, I want to do something amazing and unexpected that I can for people. But the only thing that I can do right now is give people my time and just being me, which is, you know, being a respectful person and helping them whatever I can as far as dealerships goes. But yeah, thanks for watching. I got a lot on my mind. That's why I'm always kind of quiet and serious. I just got a lot of things going on in my head. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the future videos. Deuces. Stay driven, as always.